It's a beautiful day in the Magic Kingdom, our second park of the trip. And you can see that the Christmas decorations are still up here just like they were in Animal Kingdom. Feel free to watch that movie.
It's Kingdom Day.
We thought they were going to be down. Yeah, we're doing a Kingdom Day today, Josh mentioned. We thought they were going to be down, but no, it's actually nice to still have them up.
It is.
We were here in November and
That was
they
early
had them up then. And so here's the hub. It's not super crowded looking, actually. I saw something earlier when we went back to the hotel that the security lines were very, very, very far out if you're coming from the Ticket and Transportation Center. But we just kind of walked in, which is not too bad. Oh, that guy's wearing that sweater that I always think looks really good. I just wish it wasn't gray. Like, I don't like gray things. If that was black and red, I would have bought it by now. Or blue and red.
Oh, blue and red, yeah, you would have bought it.
Yeah, I would have bought it by now. So here's the hub, and there's the tree. Yay! And there's a parade or something coming by because I can hear music. Oh, see? The music's coming up. Came into the Emporium after the parade or the cavalcade, and they have these Yahtzee dice with these really cool themed. I mean, I love Yahtzee to begin with. Shout out to my girlfriend from college, Judy, who taught me how to play. I'd never played it when I was a kid, not till college, and I love Yahtzee now. But they have these cool cups that are themed after different parks. It's pretty neat. I mean, they have other games too, like over here's Monopoly and Candyland. Disney themed. Monopoly, I think, has been around for a long time. This one says features a pop-up Disney Parks castle, which is kind of cool. Oh, and the Game of Life Disney Edition. Actually, I bet that'd be pretty fun. Hungry Hungry Hippos based on the Jungle Cruise. And all like block sets based on It's a Small World. Hey, those are pretty cool. Dinner is not for a couple of hours, so we are going to get some snacks at the Sunshine Tree Terrace. I'm going to get my usual orange and vanilla Dole Whip swirl, and Josh is going to get strawberry and vanilla swirl. It's not really a swirl because they're not in the same machine, but they'll give you some vanilla and they'll give you some strawberry. We did the mobile order because the line was pretty long, actually. Although I bet if we had stood in it, we probably would have been able to get it. That's okay. The mobile order had, so when you do mobile order, you choose a time to come back. And much of the time you can get now until something, but our mobile order said we couldn't choose it for like 15 more minutes. So we're just waiting around until that order time comes up so we can get our snacks. Here's our haul from the Sunshine Tree Terrace. It actually took a lot longer than we were expecting. We should have just stood in line. But anyway, mobile order is usually not a bad idea. So I got the swirl. You can see it all together there. And Josh got the strawberry and vanilla. And they just kind of stack them on top of each other. We're going to dig in. These things are delicious. And altogether, it was just about
13, 14?
10 bucks, I
think.
Oh,
wow. That's not bad.
Because they're only like...
I thought they were like $5.50.
You know what? That might be like 13.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't look before I did this. Somewhere between 10 and 13. That's still not that bad. Look how much you get. It's incredible. Here's something they're offering right now for the 50th. It's sparkling apple juice, right? And then orange and vanilla swirl. That looks pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Making our way through Adventureland, heading towards Pirates because the wait time wasn't too bad in comparison to the lines for all of the other rides. It's a busy day here at Magic Kingdom, although I expected it to be busier. It's a busy day for a couple reasons. It was the Run Disney, so they had at least the half marathon, I think, was today. There may have been more, but I've seen people with the medals for the half marathon. That's why I thought maybe it was just that one. But anyway, the half marathon or the marathon. Run Disney's going on this weekend, which means there's more people in the parks because they probably do the marathon and then go to the park. And then it's also the first weekend that the parks have reopened, or I shouldn't say reopened, the first weekend the parks have opened where people who have the annual passes that are limited can come back to the park. So if you have the limited annual pass and you can't come during Christmas time, this is the first weekend you can come back. So it's expected to be pretty busy. Josh and I aren't necessarily expecting to get a lot done tonight. We're gonna ride what we can, line up for things, but we're gonna be back at this park on Monday for our third day, and technically we have the whole day there, although we might park hop if we get a lot done and just spend a few hours before we have to go to the airport that night. So right now we just want to enjoy the ambiance, ride what we can, just have a good time and enjoy it. It's our new philosophy. Not super new, it's been probably a year now that where we don't need to do everything on every trip. There's always gonna be another trip coming up. We don't have to kill ourselves. It's okay to sit down and just have a Dole Whip for 30 minutes and not feel like we're wasting our time. But usually we're just go, 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 go kind of people, so it's real hard for us to do that. But I think we've been doing it pretty well. The weather is fantastic. It's perfect right now. It's 73 degrees. There's a light breeze, and just being in t-shirts and shorts, I'm perfectly comfortable. Anyway, it's not a bad day at the Magic Kingdom. Next ride is Pirates of the Caribbean. We stood in line for, it was about a 35-minute wait. It kind of felt about 35 minutes, maybe a little bit less, but not too bad off. We weren't sure because the line was all the way outside, but we made it through, so here we are. Yeah, it moved finally. I like when you first move, there's a little ship over there with some projections of clouds on the moon. It's real easy to miss if you don't know it's there. It's to the right, just as you move forward. The next thing you come into is just this room with stalactites and stalagmites and waterfalls going. I would love to be able to set up a bed in this room. I bet sleeping in this room would be really nice. It's cool, and the sound of the waterfalls is very lulling. I love this illusion here where it looks like a skull from this angle, but then as you start to move, it's different rocks. Pretty neat. A little bit of animatronics. The crab moves a little bit. The bird on top of the head moves a little bit.
Get on the broadside! No, por favor, no! Not lest they be laying golden eggs. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Put the things in the boat first.
When I hear that talk, there was a key up to my swamp.
Rascals and scoundrels, villains and knaves, drink up with me, honey, show home. The devils and black sheep are really bad eggs, drink up with me, honey, show home. Drink up, lads.
Josh found this shirt, which is really cool. World famous Jungle Cruise, departing daily, only in Adventureland. I like the dude. I like a little piranha popping up, and you got a little happy hippo down there having fun in the jungle. Well, there's another hippo over here.
That's really cute.
That is a really cool shirt.
I like that.
The amazing, colossal, stupendous, eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water.
I like the way she looks is great too.
That's pretty cool.
It's good design.
Yeah, it's got that kind of 50s aesthetic to it, the way the person is drawn. I like that, yeah. Oh, another one?
Your dreamboat has arrived.
Dreamboat has arrived. Don't feed the animals. I'm in denial.
They've all got their
Got a
trunks
sinking
on.
feeling about this.
They've
They've all got their trunks on. Yeah, it's just some of the lines
the backside of water, Congo
Rhinos
River.
always get their point across in the end. That's pretty neat. Is there anything on the back of that one?
No,
Nope, just plain.
Yeah.
Wow, bank of telephones. I mean, I guess some people need them. I don't think I've ever seen anybody on a telephone here at Disney World. You can come across them in some places, like here obviously, but I've never seen anyone on them. I suppose if you need to do, because this mentions text telephone located in the breezeway to Liberty Square, so like if you need to do something like that, I guess it's available, but interesting. In Adventureland, they have something called the Pirate's Adventure, which you come in here and you can enlist, and you get a map, and there's some places where you can go and perform some tasks. I'm not sure how this one works exactly, and then things will happen, like when we were standing in line for the Pirates of the Caribbean, somebody was doing it on the other side of the queue line, and you can see these skulls on pikes talking. But during the pandemic, this was a station where you could come and take off your mask. I mean, there were times during the pandemic where you had to have your mask on all the time, no matter what. And yeah, so this was a rest area, but now it's back to being the Pirate's Adventure. And the Golden Oak Outpost, which you can tell it's a busy day if this is open. It's not open today, which means they don't consider it that busy of a day, but otherwise, I know they have French fries. They have other stuff too. I forget what their menu's like. I don't think we've ever eaten here. But what I think it is, and I may eat these words, but I think it used to serve McDonald's French fries. There was a time long ago, more than 10 years ago, when McDonald's and Disney had a partnership, and they had areas where you could just get fries. We experienced it in California Adventure, and it was just like this little wagon that served fries. And I think that's what this was. And then they just converted it over to being able to serve other kinds of food. But you know, it's typical theme park food, nothing unusual there. This is the back entrance of the Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn. Because when you order food, it's all the way on the other side. But we've eaten there before, check out my other videos. We love this place, but today we're going to the Plaza Restaurant. We haven't been in a while. We wanted to try their Monte Cristo sandwich, so we'll be doing that. But as we leave Adventureland, we walk into Frontierland, and there you see people coming down on the, well, I guess you can't really see it from this angle, on Splash Mountain, which is eventually going to be rethemed. Like, it's official, but we haven't heard about when it's going to close down. It often closes down this time of the year anyway, because it gets colder, people don't do as many water rides, but it's still going right now. And back behind it over there is Big Thunder Mountain. I like this area here because you can see after people go down the big water slide in Splash Mountain, and everyone's fixing their hair and putting their hats back on like that dude. But here comes another one. Yeah, I think that's cool. It's the aftermath. As we walk through Frontierland, you can see the crowd. It's actually not that bad. Country Bear Jamboree's there. We did that last time we were here, so we're probably not going to do it this time. Although, you know, we've got a lot of time on Monday, so we might do it then. And even though you can look at wait times on your phone anytime you want to, they do have them posted. Like, there are screens in the park, like that one over there. I know you probably can't read it from here, but that's showing wait times if you just wanted to take a quick look. It'll cycle through all of the different lands. So let's see, Big Thunder Mountain's 45. That's not terrible for a Saturday. Haunted Mansion is 40. I might do that later. We went home and took a nap, so we're pretty refreshed. There's a Liberty Bell that doesn't shut up.
It wouldn't be Frontierland.
I know, it wouldn't be Frontierland if that thing wasn't going off all the time. Anyway, oh, and then notes on masks. We're slowly making our way back to Main Street for our dinner, but it's starting to get dark. And you probably can't tell that in this video because it actually still looks light behind me there, but it's, you know, winter time, so it's about 6 o'clock. It is starting to get dark. Has not gotten completely dark yet, though. Here's a good angle of the cruise. I'm gonna wave, see if I can get anyone to wave back. No, nobody's waving. Oh, there's ladies waving. Yay, thank you, lady. One thing we're disappointed about, and continue to be disappointed about, ever since the pandemic, the Liberty Tree Tavern, which is actually over there, this is the Diamond Horseshoe, has only been doing a all-you-can-eat menu. They used to do a la carte for lunch, and so we'd go in there and get food. And if you've seen some of my videos pre-pandemic, we ate there almost every time we came because we like their food so much. But now we haven't been because we don't want the all-you-can-eat. It's $40. It's like a Thanksgiving feast, essentially. The Diamond Horseshoe has one, and Liberty Street Tavern over there has one. I'm sure they share the same kitchen, so you can come over here and it's exactly the same food as you get over there. So do you really need two places that serve exactly the same meal? That seems weird to me. Yeah, it upsets me because we really enjoyed their pot roast that we used to get there. They also had really good burgers. They had a brown bread appetizer that we really loved, and I really miss those things. And I don't know, there are too many all-you-can-eat restaurants in Magic Kingdom. There's, I mean, 5 that I could think of. Maybe 4. Because we've got the Diamond Horseshoe, we got the Liberty Tree. Be Our Guest also used to have a la carte menu, and now it's all you can eat. And there's the Crystal Palace, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I guess it's just those 4. But it's the majority of sit-down restaurants here. Otherwise, you have a couple of others and then a bunch of counter service. So sometimes it's actually really hard to find a good sit-down place here where you're not paying all-you-can-eat prices. It's the old Christmas shop. I love the idea that they have this here all year round because, you know, we come all the time so we can get a Christmas ornament around Christmas, but if you only come here once a year and you want to grab something for your tree later in the year, it's awesome. And they also do personalizing. You have to pay for it, but they'll do personalizing of your ornaments. You can put the year if you want to. But I love the smell in this place. I know you can't smell it through my video, but it's really nice. And there's a countdown calendar. And oh, I like this too. What happens when you hit the try me button? Oh, it lights up.
It essentially lights up behind it.
Okay. Kind of lights up in the between. It's like 2 wooden things that are identical, and then it lights up in between them.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Simple.
And then some ornament styles, but they're Mickey's.
I like that one.
Oh, I do too. That's nice. Pins. Darkwing Duck. I'm wearing a Darkwing Duck shirt today. I have that pin, actually. I love Darkwing Duck. I always buy stuff for Darkwing Duck if I can come across it. Here's another figurine that lights up. I push the button and it just lights up the house. That's pretty neat.
Cake tray.
Ooh, they really have nice, these decanters are really nice. They also have a really nice cake tray over here. That's pretty cool. Cake stand. I mean, we don't have any need of these things, but I like them. Those are some cool ears.
These are the statues for the 50th anniversary done as
Oh, so for the 50th anniversary, they put up a number of
50 statues.
sort of statuettes all over the park, and here they are in a form that you can purchase. So,
Hollywood Studios.
oh, okay. So this is an Epcot one.
Yes.
Okay.
Right there.
Epcot.
So you've got Figment, for example.
That makes sense.
And then you've got Hollywood Studios,
Hollywood
so you have Toy
Studios.
Story and Frozone.
And Star Wars.
And then down here, this is Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And you have lots of animals. I don't know what the one is for Magic Kingdom. I don't see it here.
I do not remember seeing these the last time we were here. Maybe I just didn't see them or look, but they're... So the castle's right there, you can see it. And they have these on the side. They have them on the other side too. And it's being lit from behind us. I don't know what's happening.
Good evening, friends. Look around you. There is a special magic that flows through this land. The magic of fantasy, swirling with pixie dust, made more brilliant by the light that lives within you. It inspires us to wish upon stars, follow our hearts, and find our happily ever afters. Tonight, as we gather together under the spires of this majestic castle, our dreams ignite the magic to create a beacon shining out and celebrate 50 years of the most magical place on earth.
that was very unexpected. I didn't know that they were doing that. That was pretty cool. We just walked into it because we happened to be in the hub. And there were a lot of people milling around, but people do mill around in the hub. But that was pretty cool. I wonder if they do that like right when it starts to get dark like this, so they light up the castle with the different projections. But anyway, neat, fun stuff that we didn't know about that happens. We're looking at Main Street from the castle area. We're in the hub right now. The restaurant we're gonna go to is over here on the left-hand side. That's where the plaza is. It's not a very big restaurant. They do mostly sandwiches, fries, some chili, milkshakes, that kind of thing.
Simple.
Yeah, very simple, but we haven't eaten there in a while, and we thought it would be nice to try something we haven't had for a while. Wow, it's gotten pretty dark, and Main Street is lit up like a Christmas tree. In fact, there is a Christmas tree in it way back there in Town Square. Pretty cool, huh? I love this so much. It's one of the things I like about winter and coming here is that it gets darker earlier, so you get to enjoy the lights and the ambiance for longer during the night. But Casey's Corner is here at the end. There's a lot of shops along Main Street there. And there's shops over here too. At the end here, there's the ice cream parlor, and then of course the Plaza Restaurant's over there. We haven't been called up yet. Hopefully soon. Getting a little hungry. And then if I turn around, you'll see the castle over there, which just looks great with the projections. It just stands, it pops, right? Yeah, and there's little bits moving in the projection, which is kind of cool.
Oil stickers, so you can touch it and move around.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It reminds me of.
Yeah, it's got sort of that like oil in water kind of iridescent movement. That is pretty neat. Oh, I never get tired of that view. One of the reasons why it can sometimes be difficult getting a reservation at the Plaza Restaurant is because it's very tiny. Like, there's the entrance there, and that's the rightmost side of it. And then as I just scroll through here, you can see that it ends right over there. And that's pretty much it. That is the size of it. So it can't handle that many people. So sometimes getting a reservation is not so easy. Now that we're inside, I can give you the full tour. There's the left part of the restaurant, and there's Josh. And there's the right part of the restaurant, and there's the whole entire tour. It's that small. It's very cozy, though. That's what I like about it. It's a very cozy kind of restaurant. It's very homey, inviting. It's very turn of the century with the decor and the style. And we ate here on our honeymoon, and I think we were sitting like right over there in the little booth, or in the little kind of like round windowed area. And then the last time we were here, we sat at that table over there, where those people are sitting in the back, right there. And so this is a new place for us. Of course, we're right next to one of the doors going in and out, so that'll be fun. We ordered the iced tea and the Monte Cristo sandwich. But it's also awesome because we have a great view of the castle over there, or at least a part of the castle. But what's weird about it, because it's being projected on, it looks fake. Like, it looks like there's a whole screen over there and someone's projecting a castle on it. Here's the Monte Cristo sandwich. And they gave us an extra plate because we're splitting it. Thank you. It comes with a...
Strawberry.
Well, it says strawberry in the description, but she said raspberry to us, so I'm not sure which one this is. Anyway, Monte Cristo is essentially a deep-fried ham sandwich with some bacon on it. And it's, in this case, it's deep-fried in funnel cake batter. So we'll see. That sounds amazing. It's going to be a gut bomb, and it comes with fries. Yummy. Our review of it is it was pretty good. The one in Disneyland at the Cafe Orleans is better. And the one they used to serve at Bennigan's when they were around is better. But this was good. We haven't had a Monte Cristo in a long time.
Without feeling like you were having a gut bomb. Like, you didn't feel like you walked out and went, oh, I'm going to regret this.
Yeah, like the ones in Josh and I used to split the one in Disneyland because it was so huge. There's no way one person could eat it. So we would split it all the time. This one, we probably could have had it to ourselves. I mean, I'm glad I didn't, but I think I could have. Yes. Because it wasn't as huge as the one there. But it was still really good. And altogether, that and we got a nice tea came to just about $25 before our discount. And so with discount, it came to like, what, 23
22
something?
and change.
22 and some. Anyway, yeah, Plaza Restaurant's pretty good. I mean, Nothing there has ever been the most fantastic version of something I've had, but it's always solid and good, and it's a nice place to eat. And our waitress was really nice too.
She was very nice.
She was pretty cool. There's the Astral Orbiter up there. Clearly we've made our way to Tomorrowland. We came because we wanted to ride the Peoplemover. You know how much we love that, but it appears to be stopped, so people were getting out of the line. So we'll come back later, see if it's up. I mean, I do see it moving over the... Oh, it just started moving.
You're back in line?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let's go try it. We love it. We went and got back in line, and then we noticed on the app it shows it being temporarily closed, so we ditched it and we're just making our way through Tomorrowland, heading towards Fantasyland. So you see Tomorrowland Speedway right there, and then straight ahead are the teacups, Mad Hatter's Tea Party. We haven't done that in a while. We do it, I don't know, like every third time or so. The wait has to be like 5 minutes before we'll do it, because it's just a spinny ride, but I do like it. I like the teacups. So we're gonna go see what's going on in Fantasyland. We realized that we haven't been to Fantasyland at all yet so far today. So we're gonna wander through there, see what the ride times are, maybe ride one or two things. We knew we wouldn't get a lot of riding in today anyway. We're just enjoying the ambiance, and yeah, we've been done that so far. This is the Storybook Circus part of Fantasyland, where you have Dumbo over here, and the Barnstormer is back there, which is kind of like a kid's coaster. And then they have a Big Top Souvenirs over here, but it's not open. They had a fire at some point, and I know we've seen it open since then, but it's not open right now. There's also like a water area, like it's Casey Jr. Looks like a little bit of a train, but it's like a water splash play area for kids. And then the Tomorrowland, or I should say Fantasyland, excuse me, station for the railroad when it was running, it was back there too. And you used to be able to walk, there was a path back there that you could walk to Tomorrowland and come out kind of near where Space Mountain was. But that has been closed because that's the area where they're building the new Tron coaster, which we still don't know when that's going to open. And so that's Storybook Circus here. It was part of the new Fantasyland. Like Dumbo's always been around, but it was moved here when they did the new Fantasyland. And then on the other side of it is the other part of New Fantasyland, where you have Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Or is it Journey of the Little Mermaid? Something like that. It's the one where you go through the events of the movie. And then you can see kind of in the back there, Beast's Castle, because that's where the Be Our Guest restaurant is, which I mentioned earlier we used to enjoy eating at. And yeah, lunch was great. They used to have, I mean, they have a great French onion soup, and we used to get this like beef sandwich with au jus. Oh, it was so good. Anyway, we really missed that. But the lighting back here is interesting, because like on Main Street, of course, it's lit up with a crazy amount of lights. But back here, yeah, look how subdued this is. It reminds me a lot of Epcot, where certain countries are just very dimly lit. Not to the point where it's dangerous. You can see well enough. I also like the lights on the water here for Ariel's Grotto. This is a meet and greet for Ariel. I don't know if they've been using it, but it's just next to the Little Mermaid ride, which is over here. Winnie the Pooh is next. 15-minute wait, not too bad.
Last week traded places.
Wednesday.
I'm in the mood for food.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Oh dear. Hang on tightly, Roo.
Oh dear. Come bounce with me. Bounce will make you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me. Right this way. I almost bounced right out of the ride.
Oh.
Once the rain went away, and everyone gathered together to say,
Hooray for Blue, too!
We came to the Pinocchio Village Haus to get the Black Forest cheesecake, and the fireworks are going off all around us, actually. I can't think of a better way to enjoy desserts. We were heading into the Haunted Mansion, we came across this great view. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Here we are at the Haunted Mansion. Fireworks are still going off. It said 35 minutes, but we walked right to the door, so it wasn't exactly correct. That's okay. We'd rather it be less than more.
Foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation.
And foolies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads and abundance. Let there be music.
Happy haunts with
Socialize.
Now close your eyes and don't try to hide. The city's goodness and power's high.
Sometimes people really piss me off. We were walking through the hub, now that the fireworks are done, to get back over to the Peoplemover, which looks like it's working right now. And there was just trash all over the ground. Like, I know during the fireworks, people are kind of stuck in their little spot, and maybe it's not so easy to get over to a trash can. Well, then just hold on to it. Don't just throw it on the ground. Oh, man. People just infuriate me sometimes. Do you do that in your house? No. But here, as I walk by, there's a mask on the ground and a cup, and, anyway, it's just infuriating. All right, it looks like people are being moved. So it seems to be going. Let's try to get on it. Whee! There you go, stuff going on down there. People waiting in line and jumping.
People watching. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see.
It's definitely starting to thin out a little. Yeah, it looks pretty quiet over there on that side. The park closes in just a little over an hour. You can see a little bit of Main Street over there. The restaurant we ate at. And I think we're going to get a view of the castle around this corner. We sure are.
For Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World. Put the pedal to the metal and speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
Not many people on the speedway. Tron coaster, still no open date, but it's coming along.
Looking pretty good, it is.
Yeah, it's looking pretty neat.
We'll probably do a Disney 2D Plus for that.
Can't wait to try that. See the Contemporary over there. That's Bay Lake Tower from the Contemporary. And Space Mountain, obviously.
Around the planet and ascend to otherworldly
Well,
heights.
here's the other side of the Joffreys. Nice view of the castle.
Drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor. Share the fun.
Back to Tomorrowland, close to the end.
Keep it moving.
Space Mountain looks pretty good. There we go. There's the Astral Orbiter. I didn't see it going the whole time we were on the ride. I mean, I knew there were people up there, but
Because this transportation system never stops.
we are working our way out, but wanted to get some video, of course, of Main Street because all lit up. It's incredible. And yeah, let's get a castle pick. It's day 2 of the Magic Kingdom. It's technically day 3 of the trip, but today is day 2 of the Magic Kingdom. Our plane's tonight, so we're gonna probably spend the majority of the day in Magic Kingdom. And we got here for early entry. We only really got to ride one ride because we got here at right around 8:30 when the early entry was. And now the park's open to everybody, so we're gonna go see what we can do. But the first thing we did was we rode Peter Pan. London, England. If it doesn't look exactly like this when we go, I will be disappointed.
Prepare for disappointment.
It's the moon. It does look like it really is. No. Will Peter Pan save us? I like the crocodile down there. Yeah, they all live happily ever after. Well, maybe not all of them. Next ride is the Jungle Cruise on the Irrawaddy Irma.
For being famous all around the world. I'm Skipper Kenzie. I'm going to be your skipper, your snake charmer, arm wrestler, lion tamer, mountain climber, marriage counselor, and oh yeah, if you don't laugh at my jokes today, I'm going to be your swimming instructor as well. Of course, I'm joking already. I do not know how to swim. But if anyone does go overboard, I brought plenty of bars of soap. I'll toss you one, you can wash ashore. I think that's how that works. And if you don't happen to lose anything during our journey, just go ahead and raise your hand. I'll raise mine, and we can wave goodbye to it together. Okay? Now we are starting off here in the Amazon. Over here we have the legendary Inspiration Falls. A lot of people say, Skipper Kenzie. I say, why would I skip her? She is beautiful. But if you do stare at her long enough, it will inspire you to go. Oh gosh, sorry. Deeper and deeper into the rainforest, that is. Nothing weird. Anyway, that leads us into the Congo River, the deepest, darkest parts of Africa, and I say we go ahead and see how far we can go because of the river. I still have a welcoming party for you up here at our new Boats, Baits, and Bite shop. Figure we could stop and get something to eat. Heard piranha's good for a quick bite. Uh-oh. Where's everyone? Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. I mean, I can't see anyone. Canoe. You know what? That's actually probably what scared them off, huh? Yeah, that's what scientists refer to as a very big snake. Yeah. His name also begins with a P. Does anyone know it? Paul. Yeah, great guy. Really fun at parties. Oh, no. Okay, scratch the camp. Looks like my in-laws are still in town. Sorry about that. Yeah, hi! Oh, look what they did to my Jeep. They painted it blue. That's ridiculous. They find the time. Do you know the difference between an in-law and an outlaw? Outlaws are wanted. Oh, gosh, we're heading down the Nile River now. We got those long-necked cheetahs. Those things that killed Mufasa. Those tall things in the back, I believe those are called trees. Oh, and look at those lions are protecting that zebra while it sleeps. It's so, actually, I think I'm tired. Yeah, tired. I'm sleeping with that snack like three children. We've been looking for him all morning. It's his first day on the job. Probably his last, too, huh? Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, the guy here church with a new drum, but it looks like they got a horn instead of. Don't worry, we'll be in that patch. That might be super real as well. Take it off me mine. They did 6 6-hour shifts last week. Luckily for you, I was only driving 5 of them. Sure, he's in good hands. And oh no, this is definitely Felix's. He was driving the K last time we saw him. We've been taken over by shifts. That's hilarious. Remember, even a monkey can do my job. Oh, I know, this is the new CP. This is the chimpanzee program. They're practicing jokes out here today. Let's listen in, shall we? Oh my gosh. Oh, here's Rich. So sorry, I did not know we were getting that late. Pretty funny though. We're going down. That was good. Oh gosh. Okay, this is actually kind of a problem. Looks like they got into Dr. Khan's super rare butterfly collection. It looks like they're becoming slightly more rare, huh? You know, butterflies really aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. I try to understand. But hey, you know what? We spent so much time together out there. I feel like we're really bonded, and I like you guys. I'm gonna let you know the Disney secret. I'm gonna tell you how to get unlimited lightning lane passes for the rest of your day. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take out your app. You get inside the app. The rest is out right in the middle of Cambodia on the Mekong River. Oh man. Yeah, so if you're on the boat here today, no exceptions. Go ahead and take as many photos as you like. They all have their chumps on for you. You know, fun fact about elephants, they actually have the best memory out of any animal in the jungle. I wish I had a memory like that. It really opened my job. Holy smokes, look at this. Wait, get those cameras ready. You got a rare sight over here. Looks like 2 babies bathing under a full moon. I mean, you never see that during the day. It's really remarkable. Now, so through here, the elephants had a bit of a cold, just a brood. Right, one more stop here at the Lost and Found. Sorry, gift shop. Okay, well, you're off the hook. Looks like no one's here anyway. And they really get to do inventory. You would not believe what people are just leaving in strollers these days. Oh, no, we're not going to the most dangerous portion of this tour, the return to civilization. You think you'll take your little phone calls?
Wow, that was one of the best jungle cruises we've ever been on. I caught some of it, but some of them I didn't. There was somebody when they got on was on the phone, and she and somebody named Megan, and she's like, "Megan, we're on the ride. Get off the phone." That was a person on the phone, so whoever Megan is heard that, and then while we were on the ride, right at the end, somebody answered their phone. Allison was the person on the other end, so she's like, "Allison, we only have like 3 minutes left. Get off the phone." Anyway, it was pretty funny, and new jokes because they have new scenes, and yeah, it was one of the best, and she was just great. Her delivery was fantastic.
And she has the whole look.
Yeah, she has that look too, because she had those kind of 40s curls, and anyway, I cannot say enough good things about that Jungle Cruise ride that we just went on. Kenzie, Skipper Kenzie was her name, and she was fantastic. Skipper Kenzie, if you see this, you were amazing.
We love you.
I was mentioning earlier in the video that the Splash Mountain ride usually goes down during this time of year for a normal refurbishment, since not as many people ride it. Sure enough, 2 days ago when we were here, it was open, and today it's closed. And and probably will be for several months. I don't think this is the big refurbishment that is supposed to change it over to Princess and the Frog like they've been talking about. I think this is just the typical maintenance that you need to do on a water ride yearly. And the next ride is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, the wildest ride in the universe. Oh, it just dropped from 50 to 60 while we were getting in line. That's still a long time. Oh well. Staff comes out and draws things. We have a Mickey and a Minnie over here already. It says 50.
Oh, it's Donald. Oh, there's Donald.
There's Donald, yeah.
Very nice.
Yay!
Thank you, sir.
I love it. It's awesome. And then Mickey and Minnie over here. A better view of that. Oh, I love this sort of temporary art. It exists, and we see it, and we're the only people who will. And then it'll fade away, and like it wasn't ever there. Like that kind of experience. Here at Aloha Isles, my parents had spoons and forks like that we got from Hawaii when I was growing up. I just picked up the Tropical Serenade, which is pog juice, guava, orange, and papaya. And it comes with a cake pop, which is a pineapple upside down cake pop. And it has coconut soft serve on it. We had this last time we were here in November. I loved it to death, and I'm sure I will love it again today. I forgot to mention it's $6.99 with plus tax. While I'm enjoying my Tropical Serenade, let's see what the wait times are like for the rest of the park. So where that blue dot is, wait time at 35 minutes is Magic Carpets of Aladdin, which is not worth 35 minutes. Dumbo is because it's classic. All of the other spinner rides don't wait more than 20 minutes. Although honestly, every ride we've been on has had like 50 minutes, or actually I guess both of them were Jungle Cruise and Big Thunder, and we weren't in it more than 30. At the most, probably only 20. So I think they're overestimating right now. But it definitely wasn't that. So this probably wouldn't be 35 minutes. 90-minute wait for Jungle Cruise. Glad we did that already. Pirates is at 45 minutes. Big Thunder is at 70 minutes, and I'm glad we did that already. As you can see, Splash Mountain is down. There's not even a dot there, so it's absolutely not available. Haunted Mansion is 45. Small World is 40. Peter Pan is 55. PhilharMagic is 20 minutes. We want to see that today because somebody told us there are some new scenes in there. So we should probably go experience that. And let's look at some of the bigger rides. Teacups are 15. Little Mermaid is 45. Wow, it's never that high. And Seven Dwarfs is only 70. That's actually not that much for that. And Winnie the Pooh is 45. Check out Tomorrowland. Carousel of Progress is 5. And right next to it, this should be Tomorrowland. This is the Peoplemover. 15 minutes, that's not bad. And it's continuous loading, so it goes pretty quick. Space Mountain is 55. Buzz Lightyear is 30. And Astral Orbiter is 30. These are actually pretty reasonable times for 10:30 in the morning or 10:50 in the morning on a Monday. And you can meet Mickey, and it's only going to take 5 minutes to do so. So the Magic Carpets of Aladdin is right there. And you can see there's a camel there. And the camel was part of the Aladdin parade that they had at one point in Disneyland. That's just a fun fact. But it spits water. So if you stand over here, then eventually you'll get spit on, like the people are playing around with it there. What's more fun is when somebody walks by and is not expecting it and they get hit. Josh was saying it seems to be spitting more than it usually does, and I've never really timed it, but it does seem to be spitting a lot, like every, 10 seconds or so? I'm not timing it again, but that little girl's just waiting to get hit with the water. And see, and then it didn't spit. I would have expected it to by now. There it goes. We haven't done the Liberty Bell for a while, so we thought since we're going to be here all day, now's a good opportunity to do some of those things we don't do too often. And I like boats. And that's a pretty nice boat. And there it is right next to the Haunted Mansion. It's very iconic. One of the things I grew up on in the late 70s was a lot of the live action Disney movies that they were doing. Cat from Outer Space, the Hot Lead Cold Feet, Apple Dumpling Gang, that kind of thing. Well, one of the ones they had was the Black Hole. And I remember as a kid, sometimes it would scare the heck out of me. But one of the characters in there is here, and they had a pin for it, and it's cool because the head actually, you can like pop it in and it springs up. But we saw it in there yesterday, or we saw it at a place, I don't know, a couple days ago, and I saw somebody today with the Black Hole shirt, and I thought, you know what, that does mean something to me. I'm gonna get that pin and we'll put it on our pin board. We're on the Liberty Bell right now. I'm zoomed in as far as I can go, and you can see Chip and Dale over there in their Western outfits dancing out a bit. They were once rescue rangers, but now they have to make a living as saloon guys. I love Chip and Dale. The dancing is something. I can hear music over there, but I can't hear what it is. There could be a parade going by. Oh, there sure is. Yeah, there it is. So they're actually dancing to that. Clarabelle living her best life. I love Clarabelle. There's the parade a little closer. You have Clarabelle up there. You have Jose Carioca on the back, and I bet Panchito's on the other side. Panchito Pistolas. There's Max, there's Stitch. It's actually kind of nice enjoying this from a distance because that music can be very loud. Huh. Nice. Just trying to see if there's a... Yeah, there's definitely another person in the back. Can't see it from this angle, but I can see a hand every so often, and I'm pretty sure it's Stolet's.
So it's right around here, and probably only really around here, that when we're on the Liberty Bell, I start to think of Disneyland. Simply because as you leave with the Mark Twain from that area of Frontierland there's just a lot of similarity. The parks themselves are quite different, but this moment right around here, I can't help but see that similarity and miss Disneyland a little bit. Moment with Chip and Dale as we pass by the Country Bear Jamboree. See if we can get a nice little wave from them way out here. I doubt it. Always nice to see Chip and Dale out and about. Splash Mountain in the distance, shut down for annual refurb, but still keeping a certain view of it open for photos and things of that sort. Always nice to see.
Whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened.
As we head our way around the river bend, we come around the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. There it is. And you can hear the narration. Talking a little bit about that. That is a boat that goes across from Frontierland over to Tom Sawyer Island. I'm losing it. I'm going to hop over here a little bit. There it is.
I always did like Up. You could swear just one. He and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring tonight. Lots of caves, lots of adventures.
There's one of the locations that the boats go to. A couple of rocking chairs that Chris and I have spent some time on when we wanted to get off our feet for a bit. We spent a good hour sitting there enjoying ourselves, and there was a trainee for those rafts going back and forth, and we just would always talk to those two skippers. That bridge is part of Tom Sawyer Island. You can go across it and go exploring. There's a fort in the back that's a little bit hard to see, but you can get to see the Haunted Mansion through the trees. Good shot of that.
Oh, that is nice.
Slowly coming around to Alligator Swamp, where we have a local hanging out on his little porch area. Yep, we're in the bayou. His name is Ethan. And he's there with his pupper, enjoying his view.
The Princess Cavalcade. So in this one we have Snow and Belle, Tiana and Rapunzel. Anniversary buttons, and she said congratulations. One of the things I love about Disney is the people you meet along the way, and most people are in a good mood because we're all on vacation. So yesterday at dinner at Epcot, we sat next to a couple of guys and you know, struck up a conversation. We talked with them all through dinner. They're from Nashville, and we knew they were going to be here in Magic Kingdom today, so I was keeping an eye out just to see if we'd run into them, and sure enough we did. So we stopped by and said hi. So if you ever see this, Johnny and Zach, hello, it was nice to meet you. Hope we run into each other again sometime. One of the details of Magic Kingdom that you might not notice unless you're looking for it is the little sea serpent over there. So there's the castle, And we are actually near the Instagram wall, which is right here in Tomorrowland, right at the entrance of Tomorrowland. And there's a little sea serpent over there. I forget about it too. Every time I see it, it's for the very first time because I forget that it's there. But I like topiaries. I'm gonna go on a rant about dogs being at Disney. I hate it because I can't pet them. That's what I hate about it. There's all these puppies and they're forbidden puppies and I can't hug them and pet them and love them. I totally get it. But I would love to be able to pet a dog because I love dogs. I'm mostly a cat person. That's why we have a cat. But I love puppies too.
Why, thank you, one and all. We are the world famous Dapper Dans at Main Street. Woo. Oh,
Yay!
The best barber shop quartet in a 2-block radius.
2 whole blocks.
Yeah, we're here to sing for you, and you're here to listen to us. And boy, do I hope that we finish first.
Now the pressure is on.
Yeah.
We gotta finish before they do. Okay, I got a great song. You guys ready? My little Margie, I'm always thinking of you, Margie. I'll tell the world I love you. Don't forget your promise to me. I have bought a for Margie. You've been my inspiration. Days are never.
It's a beautiful day to be sitting on the patio for Tony's Town Square restaurant. You can people watch the town hall or town square, and you can see that there are some characters up there on the train station. I'm sorry, there's some posts in the way, I know. So there's some characters up on the train station hanging out. Then of course the Christmas tree's over there, although there's other trees in the way, so can't really see it too much. But yeah, you can see quite a number of characters up there, which is pretty cool. Daisy and Donald are on their 50th anniversary suits. Oh man, what a great day today. As far as temperature goes, it's 77 degrees, it's overcast. It might rain later, which explains the overcast, but it is not too humid, maybe just a little bit. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here in the Magic Kingdom. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but it just started raining. I started seeing people run all of a sudden, and I thought, what's going on? And according to my app, I have like a rain app. It wasn't supposed to start raining in our area until like, I don't know, 3-ish or so. But it is not 3-ish, it is 1:15, so it started early. It could rain all afternoon, but we'll see. You never know in Orlando. You should always prepare for rain. Like, you should expect it to rain every single day that you are here. And most of the time it's not going to, but you should always be prepared for it. So we actually have our umbrellas today in case we go out in the rain or it started raining on us, so we are prepared. We didn't bring our ponchos because it wasn't going to be the kind of rain that was so severe that we wanted our ponchos. But umbrellas will be fine. But it does make it nice sitting on the patio. The rain has dropped the temperature a little bit. Not that it wasn't too bad because it was actually kind of perfect before, but just a little bit of a cool breeze is nice too. We ordered the fried mozzarella. We call them the mozzarella blobs because they are not like sticks from a box. He told us they actually season them before they even fry them. Like the mozzarella is seasoned before it's breaded and then they fry them. Anyway, they're amazing. And then I also got the Caesar salad, which I got last time we were here. I was really craving a salad. This was way back in November. And I thought, this looks okay. Oh my God, it was so good. So I wanted to try it again. Whatever dressing they use is fantastic. We split the chicken parmesan like we almost always do when we come here. We've ordered other things, but we've always been less happy with them. Not disappointed because they've all been good, but we just really enjoy the chicken parmesan here. We split it because it's nice, one big chicken breast, and comes with spaghetti, and we don't need that for a full one of us. Plus we had, you know, our appetizers. So they bring us an extra plate. Josh cuts it in half, and then we split the spaghetti, and we asked for some extra sauce this time, because sometimes with just one, sometimes it feels like there's not enough sauce. Very delicious. I asked for more dressing for my salad too, which is also delicious. We're in line for Mickey's PhilharMagic, and there's all these switchbacks here to control the line as you go through. And then different sides of the two, an evening with Wheezy, Hades, Genie. Some of my other videos have shown those. I can't video any of this because it's copyrighted and it's all in 3D, so it would be all blurry. But we hear there's some new scenes, and we thought we would check it out. I'll let you know what we think when it's done. I forgot to mention for lunch, we had, well, like I said, we had the mozzarella blobs, soda, the salad, and we split an entree, and all together, with our annual pass discount, it was about $55. Hey, that was pretty good. And we're having good luck with the rain, because it rained while we were in there, but not while we were, when we came out, which is nice. But yeah, so they added a scene from Coco. The main song from that movie is in there. And I think they also took the opportunity to clean up the 3D. It looks great. Yeah, it really looks good. I've mentioned before when we've seen it that it has that sort of, it had that old style of 3D that was kind of rough in the beginning. It was a little blurry in parts. This was not. It was very cleaned up, and the 3D looked great. So yeah, go see it. I mean, I recommended it anyway, even with those limitations, but now it is more modernized with 3D technology, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, Space Mountain left me down. There's some people stuck up there. I don't know if you can see that, but all the lights are on. We came in here, we're like, this is suspiciously well lit. Normally it's totally dark through here, and you can hear the cars going. There's gonna be a window later that shows the interior that's on. I'll get that too. Okay, so there's some of the track up there. You can see the top of Space Mountain. We're like in the dome, and here we come through. Wow. That's what it looks like, folks.
Not all that impressive, but in the dark, in the night.
Else, as soon as there's any cars. That's gonna do it for us from Magic Kingdom. You may notice that I am not in Magic Kingdom right now. We went back to the Pop Century, grabbed our luggage, and gonna be heading to the airport now. But thank you again for watching. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining us on our journey through the Magic Kingdom.